All right, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy 360 Stacks in this thing, baby, representing TKOG. All right, so I'm very actually excited to announce this. This is the first time I kind of got the hang of this kind of thing. From what my friend told me, I exude boomer energy, and he said I'm not old, but I have old people energy, and I'm technologically illiterate. I'm not very good with that, and I guess that's probably why my live streams aren't as good as they could be, because I don't know how to optimize my OBS settings to where they're supposed to. I don't even know what some of those terminologies mean, so sometimes I think I'm making it better and I'm making it worse. But I say that to say this: I started a Patreon a while back. One of my subs wanted to donate to me through that, and he recommended I start one as a way for him to help me out, and that's how I started it initially. And then I started linking it and asking people to join the Patreon. But little did I know, I didn't know how to operate it. I didn't know how to set anything up. I didn't know how to make it to where people could benefit. So the Patreon had existed for like 3 years, and no one's ever had to pay anything because it's never taken anything for anybody. I haven't had any posts. It's been pretty much just a dead Patreon, and it got unlaunched. So I learned today how to revamp it, how to work it. I learned how to create tiers. I learned how to set up, how to post and make content on it, and how to do it specifically for Patrons only. And I also learned how to directly connect my Patreon to my Discord so that the tier memberships are actually in my Discord, which I was like, bruh, what the heck is this? I didn't even know you could do stuff like this. So now for each tier in my Patreon, there is a specific Discord channel, so that way I can give you the one-on-one and reach out to you for the exclusive content that you would get, which is super dope. So moving forward, my Patreon is revamped, and I say that because I do want you guys to pledge to me. I do want you guys to show love in any way that you can. And I'm moving forward, I'm going to start asking, I don't normally ask, and maybe that's probably why I wasn't getting it, because the closed mouth doesn't get fed. And to be honest, if you don't ask, how are people going to know? But moving forward, I have a revamped Patreon. It's going to be a lot more interactive and way more beneficial with true benefits to kind of incentivize your choice, right? So I have it here because I just finished remaking it and setting my tiers up, doing the images and all that, the benefits. And so now moving forward, to any and everyone that would like to show love to me, which I'll greatly appreciate it by pledging on my Patreon, it is all monthly. I have 3 tiers, and I'm going to explain the tiers, the benefits, and if you are interested, you can always go to the link description box of any video I make. You can find both my Discord and my Patreon, because in order to benefit from these tiers, you would need to link your Patreon to the Discord, and it will automatically load you into the tier that you're in based on the amount that you pledged. So it's like, that's all you're really going to need to do. So I'm going to talk about these tiers now, because this is my first time actually doing this, and I'm pretty happy because my channel is growing and I'm learning how to do stuff. Like, I'm really learning how to do it like how other content creators do it. I see them, they have tiers and they have like loyal people who pledge on the Patreon and stuff. I didn't have that, but I didn't know how to do it, and now I do, so I'm no longer ignorant. So I created a tier 1 slot that is $3 a month. And to be honest, all these prices, I made them pretty reasonable, but it's a monthly thing. And Yu-Gi-Oh is a hobby, so people are already going to pay for what they want. So if you want it, you're obviously going to pay for it. And it's also going to help me to eat, I ain't going to lie, because it really is beneficial. And I do want to eventually have my own room for Yu-Gi-Oh with better mic, an actual mic stand, like a camera, a whole setup. Like when I see these content creators with like everything, all their gear, a practical studio, I want that, but I just don't have it now. But you guys are going to help me to support my dream if you like to. Tier 1 is $3 a month. This tier grants you access to side decks on all 3 stacks builds and advice on how to side with that particular deck going first or second. So what this means is, moving forward, none of my side decks are ever going to be showcased except to tier 1 Patreons. And it's not me being a tyrant. It's a $3 a month thing. So if you are willing to pledge $3 a month, you'll get access to that. And the bonus of it is, in the Discord, there's a tier 1 channel that actually will have it to where I can one-on-one you. And if you want advice, because I had these, and what I had in mind was what do people already ask me for? I might as well just give that into these tiers. People always ask, like, what should I take out? What do you take out when you're going first or second? How do you side deck? Some people literally want to know. And they want to learn it from somebody who really knows how to play the game. Some of these YouTubers, I ain't gonna lie, they really don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! They just make Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. But God bless me with the talent for the game, like a natural talent where like I get things, and that can be helpful to you to pick my brain at how to side deck. So that is tier 1. And that is also going to be in the Discord. There's a tier 1 channel. You're just going to need to link those through your Patreon to the Discord. And there's a link to my Discord and my Patreon in every video that I make. And tier 2 is $10 a month. I put the Heart of the Underdog picture. And this tier qualifies you for what tier 1 grants you. In addition to that, it grants you personal tutoring or mentorship for 1 hour from me twice a month pertaining to a deck or strategy via the tier 2 Discord channel, whether it's voice chat or just messaging on that. And I put that because a lot of people have even said, yo, you should really make like tutoring classes, or if you considered mentoring or teaching people, like all this stuff. Some people don't appreciate this stuff. And it could pretty much reduce the time of how long a video would be, because all those extra jewels, all that extra juice, all that, like all this extra information that's not necessary pertaining to the deck profile, that could go to the people that actually want it and make the video not so long to where people are complaining about how long it is. But I still have extra jewels. That's why even though my videos sometimes might have a lot of information, I still got jewels on top of jewels that I didn't even drop in that video. So that will give you direct mentorship or tutoring from me. And that's also just if you're learning a deck that you know I'm good with and you want to one-on-one with me. If you just want to pick my brain, you want to theory craft with me, I'll help you to make your deck better. I'll help you in any way, shape, or form that I can. And you guys know this. I've been doing this before I even asked for anything. I was already giving to you guys. Because I really don't. It didn't bother me. I just do it because I'm passionate about it. And y'all know this. So now tier 3. Which I put basically in parentheses, the real ones. Top tier, you qualify for every benefit of the previous tiers. You get everything tier 1 and tier 2 gets. And also, once a month, you get an exclusive one-on-one or tag team duel with me via video chat, which is a remote duel. Or dueling book, which obviously dueling book's easier, but remote duel, I know some people just want to literally like video chat me and play in real life with the cards. Because I understand. Or dueling book, or the other choice that you can get is I make and break a deck of your choice. I don't care if it's Dino Mist, Ice Barriers, I can make it work, bro. Trust and believe. So if you have a deck in particular that you've hit a bump in the road with, or you just don't know how to make it competitively viable, and you just don't know how to optimize it, reduce the cards, or make a 60 card list. Some people are like, how do you even do this? You can get that benefit, but only for you. That's the difference. It's going to be a one-on-one only for you, where it's me and you engaging with each other, and I will help you to make that deck, and I'll provide you the list. And if you want to, there's a bonus. If you want me to, after I make the list for you, I can post it on YouTube as your list, or I can keep it between me and you if you want the exclusivity and you don't want the list to be out there. So these are the 3 tiers. Each one, pretty much, I just kept in mind what people would actually go for. I'm thinking about making specific field centers for top tier. I might do like a king tier because it's like Team Kings of Games, right? So my brain's just flowing with ideas, right? But I want my channel to be successful, but I also want to be successful in life. And on top of that, I know that this is possible. And the inspiration is stemming from me seeing so many content creators like me doing exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm just late to the party. I'm just now figuring out how to do this. But better late than never. I hope that you guys take into consideration that these are ways that you can support me and I can support you in your hobby and helping you to get better at the game. My credentials speak for themselves, so you're definitely getting help that is actually going to benefit you. And there are other ways. I am getting Team Kings of Games t-shirts. I need to get extra larges, double XLs, and triple XLs. In addition to smalls, I'm probably just going to start medium, large, and then so on and so forth. I still have some larges left over if you guys are interested. I'm selling the Team Kings of Games t-shirts, 20 a pop. I'm going to start getting more field centers, Team Kings of Games field centers. I want to have merch. Like, I want to be more than just a deck builder and a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Like, I want to not only be a content creator, but I want this to drive and push my dreams. I want this to be beneficial and lucrative and worth it in the long run. All the time and energy and work that I put into this channel, I want to benefit from it. I'm not going to lie. But there are incentives involved in that. Obviously, there's not something for nothing. But also, there are some people, like even today when I put a post in my community post saying, here's my revamped Patreon, somebody ASAP, no Rocky, the same time, pledged $10 a month. not even asking for anything, just because he cares and he's seen my struggle. He's seen like my walk. He's seen me in the game. He's been following me for X amount of time, and he's actually learned so much. And he said to me that I changed the way he thought about the game. I changed the way he totally approached deck building and everything, and he just wants to say thank you. So you don't have to do it, but regardless, when you do it, you might as well, like, if you're doing it just to say thank you, 3 stacks, here's my donation, here's like $10 a month, it ain't no thing, it's just me saying thank you. I'm just saying you might as well just enter into the tier 2 and start benefiting from it, because even if you're doing it out the kindness of your heart, there's no like reason to not benefit from the tier 2 membership bonuses. So it's just things like that might even further motivate people to want to be a Patreon in the first place. But this is what I'm going to be doing, and in the future, with every video that I'm going to be making, now I have to remind myself to say these words: like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell, and also, if you wouldn't mind, please become a member of my Patreon, or even if you just want to donate through Cash App or PayPal. I have multiple ways, and I've just learned that this is a lesson. A closed mouth does not get fed. So if you don't ask, some people just ain't gonna know. And I don't ask. You guys notice, like, I don't ask for anything, like, at all. I just do what I do. I mind my business. I make my content, and I've helped a lot of people, and a lot of people have helped me. But this is a way for us to eat together. If you are interested, the link will be in the description of this video and every video moving forward. My channel is going to grow, and I'm going to blow up, and I trust you. Trust me. Mark my words. I'm telling you. My channel is going to make it into the light that I see it in the future. And this is one of the ways it's going to get done, because I'm going to get me some on-point equipment. I'm going to get me a specific room, a Yu-Gi-Oh room. I'm going to have all the expensive, nice technology that I need for my videos to be on point, like Farfus, like CMOs, like Team Sam's, you know, like any top-notch content creator whose quality speaks for itself. I want that too. I don't want to be a bootleg YouTuber anymore. But anyways, peace out, you guys. Much love. Jesus loves you. And be safe, y'all.